Hi guys. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the BRUMA Ants channel. In this video I'm going to review this cool ant nest made by the company WaKooshi. Let's see if it's any good. If you are interested, you can easily find this nest on the WaKooshi online shop at www.wakooshi.com, along with a ton of other ant-related products. I will put the link to the store in the description of this video. This one is the WaKooshi Venus nest. It's a really cool looking test tube based ant nest, very different from the other nests you can find on the market. It consists of 3 medium-sized test tubes, kept together by an acrylic structure. As you can see, the concept behind the nest is fairly straightforward. It combines the effectiveness of the test tube setup with the expandability of a modular nest, adding also the convenience of a small outworld. This combo creates the perfect ant keeping starter nest, suitable for almost every ant species. The test tube setup is the starting point of every ant keeping journey, and it's probably the easiest and most effective way for creating a comfortable space for a newly mated queen. This setup creates an environment very similar to the one they experience in nature. In the wild, after mating with a male, the queen starts searching for a small and quiet space, probably in the soil, where she can start to lay eggs. This tiny space is called claustral chamber. With the test tube setup, the ant keeper tries to recreate the same conditions of a claustral chamber, providing the queen with the right temperature, humidity and light levels. This particular setup will also give you the chance to see inside the chamber, considering it is made up of glass or plastics, and it will also be able to hold a water reservoir. The 3 test tubes are attached to the main structure by a clicking mechanism, which makes the assembly and cleaning process very easy. As you can see, the test tube entrances are made with 3 different sizes. This clever feature is made for housing different species of ants with different sizes. Having 3 different entrance types would allow the queen or the colony to choose whichever test tube better suits their needs, and whichever entrance gives them a better sense of safety. To make it simple, the smaller the nest entrance, the more the queen and the colony feel safe and the faster the colony will grow. This nest also includes a little outworld, which facilitates by a lot the process of feeding your colony. As you probably already know, one of the hardest tasks when you have a medium to large colony in a classic test tube setup, is the feeding process. Every single time you try to feed them, you end up having some escapees. Having an external outworld makes your life 1,000 times easier, as it drastically reduces the chance of losing your beloved ants. The outworld of this nest measures 5.5 by 6 centimeters, and has a cool round-shaped lid to close the top section. This lid is very easy to remove. Just turn it a bit until the little block on the lid is aligned with the cut in the acrylic, and then lift it up. It comes out with no problem. The top part of the outworld is large enough to enable you to apply the escape prevention oil, very useful if you have a large colony with lots of ants wandering around in the outworld. The outworld is fully demountable. The top transparent acrylic lid and the bottom white acrylic floor are both detachable from the main structure. This is a very useful feature, and it facilitates by a lot the cleaning process of the outworld. You can block the test tube entrances with a small cotton ball, and then proceed to clean the outworld without the risk of having escapees. As you can see, with this nest you have the option of using a heat cable. When you buy the nest, these 2 ports are sealed. To open them you just need to break the pre-cutted little doors, possibly with the help of a small clamp. Once the ports are open, you can pass the heat cable under the test tubes. This will help a lot with the development of the brood, as it speeds up with higher temperatures. This nest is also expandable. Using this little port placed at the extremity of the outworld, you can connect another nest or a bigger outworld, giving your ants more space to inhabit. This feature is also very useful if your colony has grown to a point where the current nest is too small for them, and you want to move them into a nest with a lot more living space. To do that, you just have to connect the new nest to the auxiliary port, cover the new nest in order to create a more comfortable space, and put a bright light on the test tubes. The ants will do the rest. So this is the nest. In conclusion, it's a really cool ant keeping product, perfect for housing your beloved ant colonies or for starting a new one from a single queen. I hope you have found this video helpful. If you like the content, make sure to give it a thumbs up. It helps a lot. And if you don't want to miss any future videos, don't forget to subscribe. If you're planning to buy some other ant nests, I would suggest you check out this video review. It's a really cool ant nest made by Ant House, another ant keeping company. See you soon in another video.